That's why we thought we need to build one solution where it will solve both the dentist's problem and also the patient's problem. We need to connect the dentists who are looking for a practice, who are missing out on practice, the capable dentists, the qualified dentists who are missing out on practice, and connecting them with the patients who are looking for the treatment at their own convenience. I and Dr. Prajan Mitra are childhood friends. My name is Satyajeet Pradhan, and I have more than 13 years of experience in the industry. I have worked with Fortune 500 companies. I have consulted Fortune 500 companies across the globe, starting from India, Korea, Malaysia. I have this is my second startup. I have been part of another startup called BusyTail, it's a very interesting startup based on AR, VR, and IoT based technologies. And I and Dr. Mitra, basically, like I said, we are friends since standard one, and from standard one. Yeah, since standard one, we are
That's really
friends. And
awesome. Yeah.
yeah, and he is a very well-known face in dental community, and he is an awarded dentist, and brings in a lot of dentistry experience with himself. He has conducted more than 500 dental camps, public outreach programs by himself. So he brings in a very vast experience, knowledge, expertise in terms of dental health care. And I being a techno-commercial guy, mostly into technology and business, and I bring in a lot of expertise and experience in terms of business, technology, and operations. In the team, I was also featured in Forbes India as a doyen in tech, and I was also listed as 100 digital leaders in 2020 by Business World Impact. And have several other awards to my name, like CEO of the Year and several other awards. I have also been highlighted by many leading medias like The Week, Economic Times, Your Stories, and many more. And what prompted me to build this startup along with my childhood friend is because there is a real incident that happened with me related to my mother, whom I love so much. And she's basically she's suffered from dental issues throughout her lifetime. And during her early days, she is basically a housewife, and during her early days, she couldn't visit clinics on time. Housewives are most busiest person in the world than us, and because they have to take care of the families, they have responsibility of the kids and all those things, and due to which she lost her upper molar teeth permanently. And as it was not taken care on time, and she couldn't visit clinic on time, so she lost her upper molar teeth permanently. And now at the age of 60, she's still suffering from dental issues, and along with that, she's suffering from nerve and arthritis issues due to her old age. And that made the situation more worse. Because it is difficult for everyone of us to take her to clinics again because of her old age problems. And then one fine day when I had visited her, and she was suffering with her issues, and she was in pain, that made me realize, in today's era, where we are sitting, where we have every basic care, right from clothes to food to primary healthcare facilities available at your doorstep, then why there is a missing of dental, which is one of the most important aspect in overall healthcare?
Yeah.
Why can't wherein every in India ranks second in terms of world's worst oral hygiene, and in the country like India, where care is not that accessible to people, and especially to the needy. So that's why I thought, being into the startup industry, and I realized in today's digital era where everything can be brought to the doorstep, including your travel, food, clothes, then why are you missing on dental care? Why there are no disruptions has been done?
Yeah.
on dental aspect. So that gave me kick, like I should really work on this. I should really, because that is what I always believe from as a startup. I don't think startup is a business to me. Startup is more than bringing a change to the society. That is what I believe, and that's what I thought. Like I really need to, being into the same industry, I need to think on this. If someone else is not doing, why not me myself work on this? Then that's where I got in touch. Then I thought, like Dr. Prajan Mitra is already into this field. Then I just asked him for, like, let's catch up, and I have something interesting to discuss about your profession and about your field. Then I really want to do something on it. And coincidentally, he also had something similar in his mind to do something for his dental colleagues and dental friends, where he want to disrupt the dentistry.
Yeah.
And make dentistry more affordable to the dentist for practice. Because he also researched that out of every 100 dentists that get the licenses, only 3 get a government job and 10 to 15 are able to open up their clinics. Remaining 80 to 85 leave the profession because of the huge capital investment that is required to set up a practice of your own. So he had this thing in mind, and I had in mind that I want to make dental care accessible to people anyhow through the use of technology or some innovations. And one fine day when we were discussing on this, and when we met, and we brought up each other's thoughts into the plate, and that's where we thought we need to build one solution where it will solve both the dentist's problem and also the patient's problem.
Okay.
We need to connect the dentists who are looking for a practice, who are missing out on practice, the capable dentists, the qualified dentists who are missing out on practice, and connecting them with the patients who are looking for the treatment at their own convenience, anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
And so that's where we built this startup known as, that's where Denta Mitra was born. And it was born and amidst COVID. That is when COVID was its peak, 2020. And we released our first MVP, and within 9 months, we served somewhere around 2,500 COVID patients in terms of oral diseases and also other patients by visiting their doorstep. When there was a complete lockdown, my doctors were visiting the patients' home and treating them on oral diseases. And because COVID was mostly also related to the oral thing, because many doesn't know that COVID is also linked to the saliva oral case to it, and more oral inspection and scanning and testing was required. So we played a key role during that time because of our solution, and as it was an MVP, we then, based on the feedbacks of the doctors, we innovated the product more, we evolved the product more, and now it's more than 30 months of our journey, and we have something great product now, and we have in this 30 months of journey, I think we have served more than 20,000 patients till date.
20,000.
And 20,000.
Okay.
And we have we have more than 4,000 doctors who are on our board, and who are ready to serve the patients who are looking for dental services anytime, anywhere.
That's what I found interesting, because you guys solved 2 incredible problems. One is that of the patients, also that of the doctors. This is a very kind of intriguing business idea. So but the thing is, I think you guys started out around COVID, right? What are the challenges, like operational challenges?
See, well, when you are starting, when you are first thing, when you are the first one to do or bring, you are the first one to bring a change, challenges are bound to come.
Yeah.
And that too, because you don't know what it is easier to copy a model than to start a first one.
Yes.
Because okay, the other guy has already done it. What other things will come. You start, then copy it and upgrade it.
Yeah.
But for me, that's a business. That is not innovation, and that is more. And for me, I don't believe that is a startup.
Yeah.
That is more of a business. But yes, for me, as I wanted to bring a change in the society. A lot of challenges came in. Firstly, when we built our, like I said, Denta Mitra is using is bringing an entire dental clinic setup in a portable manner, and we call it a suitcase clinic. Where these suitcase clinic, the doctors carry these suitcases, that is the portable clinic kits, to the patient's location, and set up at the patient's location within some 5 minutes. And it doesn't need much space. It requires some 50 square feet carpet area. So to make this kit, firstly it was a lot of challenges, because you need to understand first. Firstly, the doctor should be ready to carry the kit, because the doctors are already bound to the traditional clinic practices. Convincing them and bringing them to the platform and thinking of the scalability first, that was the challenge.
Yeah.
Second challenge was that how smooth, how easy, how light your kit should be, that the doctor should be willing to carry that.
Yeah. It shouldn't be overweight. Yeah.
It should be easy for a doctor to carry. They should not feel it. It should not be a burden for them to carry to the patient location.
Yeah.
Third is changing the mindset of the society. Is like changing the habits of the people. Who were already like, okay, we have a dental concern, we have a clinic, we should visit. So third challenge is changing the habit of the people. And fourth, of course, like every startup, the financial challenges.
Yeah.
So these are the four challenges that was really mounting on us when we started this initially.
Yeah.
And we very, as a startup, we noted down all those challenges that came in, because we were aware that challenges would come in. We were prepared for that. So we noted out all these four challenges. We then started working on each challenges one by one. First, to convince the doctor to onboard on our platform and use the services. But for that, we need to make our kits lighter to convince the doctor. So we launched our first MVP, second MVP. Then we evolved our product. We checked with the doctors. We checked ourselves if it is easy to carry for us. As we are carrying, we generated the habit within ourselves. If we are really, like Dr. Prajan, he himself is a doctor. So we really wanted that you first use it.
Okay.
Dr. Prajan Mitra himself used the kit. We were clearly we had a policy that Dr. Prajan, if there is a case comes, no treatments in any clinics or nothing, you have to carry those kits. Because that will help him also understand, or us also understand, that yes, it is really convenient to carry those kits. And we have also given those kits to few of our known dentists on a circle to use those kits as a free.
Okay.
And share their feedback. So based on that, we evolved our products. We made it more lighter, made it more easier. We built some customized, trendy suitcases so that it looks fascinating, as well as easy for the doctors to carry those portable kits.
Yeah.
So it should be like a cool, like cool culture for the doctors who are coming in. Oh, it looks very trendy. Oh wow, let's have those kits.
Yeah.
It should be like a fascinating, like you have an iPhone in your hand. Oh, I need an iPhone. No matter whatever it is. It's like, because it's a cool thing.
Yeah.
Because today, we built some trendy suitcases, teeth-shaped suitcases, other suitcases. So some trendy suitcases we tried to build so that it looks more cool. So it really fascinated the doctors. And also now the second thing is to convince them to be on our platform and visit the doorstep.
Okay.
So now convincing them was a little bit easier because of the trend that we have set. We are the people's the demand was already there, because people were waiting for this, something like this. Like my mother, there were several other patients, and it's not about elderly; it's about also corporates. Because I remember one of the parents giving me a call and they told us like the father. Basically, I'll tell you, and the person is from an investor community, okay, and the person, he was the first one who rejected us, okay, and I'll tell you the story. And he was in one of the he was in one of the investor. He was on a travel. He's on one of the meetings, and his kid suffered from a very dental issue or dental pain when he was on a travel.
Okay.
As he was on a travel, he couldn't take his kid to the clinic. So he then gave a call to me that, hey, can you just send some of it to my place? So then I arranged a immediate assistant, a doctor, who visited and treated the kid. Then he called me that I realized that you guys are doing an amazing service, amazing work. That's a great idea, but I really want to see how you guys are pulling it up. But one thing he told, very good. I had not anticipated. He told I had not anticipated this, but yes, you made me realize that this is something really in need. Because it's not about elderly, it's also about the people who are parents who are really busy because in their lives and couldn't who couldn't find time to take their kids to the clinic regularly or during the need. Third is out of every 10 dental issues that 8 kids suffer. Out of every 10 kids, 8 kids suffer from dental caries or cavities. So it's a very convenient solution for working parents to get a dental treatment anytime at their doorstep, no matter wherever they are. Now, third is the pregnant women and it's difficult for a pregnant woman to make a walk to a clinic or to you wait in the queue, and the pregnant women are the one who suffer dental issues during their journey of pregnancy.
Yeah.
So it's a convenient solution for them also. So we then identified that the actual real dental issues that the ones who are facing, they had real need of this.
Yes.
And it's also to 7x to 16x lesser investment for a dentist to do a practice. It's easier for them, and we have some great financial plans along here where it doesn't need instant money to start a practice. You can start a practice with a zero down payment with us if you're a dentist. And similarly, if you are a patient and you do not have to worry about initial budget of the treatment, because if your budget is more than 10,000, we have a zero cost EMI plan available for you. So it's everything, we are making it convenient and accessible for the people.
Yeah.
And that's where we tried solving all those challenges through our possible solutions and made it more and made it more accessible to the people through different kinds of solutions that we had tried to bring into our major product.
The first thing I kind of noticed was when I saw the model, it kind of reminded me of how IKEA revolutionized the furniture industry. When they kind of minimized certain things in a way that it's more convenient for the buyers to move certain things and all those things. But how are the feedbacks from the patients and the physicians themselves?
Well, we have some great feedback, and that is helping us grow, and that has helped us grow. We have grown some more 30x in last 1.5 years, and that too without and that too completely bootstrapped, and we have grown 30x on that, and it's because of the customers' love and the dental community's love. We have more than 15,000 patients who have given a thumbs up to our treatments, because we are very particular on the quality of the treatments that we give to the patients. That's why we have a major policy. 7-step onboarding process of dentists who are joining us, because we want to be sure of the quality of the dentist and the quality of the service you would provide to our patients who are really looking for best treatments. because that's our primary focus, to provide the best service at a less cost. So that is one. Second, also second one, the community, the dental community loves us because it is one of the disruption they have never seen in the years.
Yes.
They are getting to practice at a 16 to 17x lesser investment than traditional clinic setup. First is that. Second, you don't need an instant capital to start an investment.
Okay.
Through our financial plans and all. Third, you already have. We are helping them through our patient supply. They do not have to worry about operations as well. So that is third, and we are making this dental healthcare look more trendy and cool than just a treatment, because that's where we have created a culture. We have created a trend now where startups are thinking that dental startup is a more cool startup now.
Yeah.
Because earlier dental treatment was like, oh, dental, yo, that is what. They have some other thoughts, but now dental, oh, something very cool. We have started that trend. And where patients willing to take this treatment for it as a part of your trend thing, as a part of that cool culture, and also accept it as like, yes, it's important to have a regular oral hygiene checkup done or treatment done. And similarly for a dentist, it's really a cooler trend that we have started for them, that yes, we need to be a Denta Mitra doctor to serve the patients. Because it's exciting, they have a zero hassles, they have a zero headache on operations, and it's a lesser investment and a 2x growth.
Yeah.
Because I will just give an example. If you are investing in a traditional clinic, suppose of 10 to 15 lakhs in a tier 2 city or a tier 1 city, or in a tier 1 would be probably 20-25 lakhs. And wherein my kids somewhere around 5 to 8 lakhs of investment.
Okay.
So within that cost, you would be having 2 to 3 clinics on your kitty. So you will be more than that investment, you would be already in a dental chain.
Yes.
Because my kit is not only for the doorstep service, it's also you can utilize for a physical clinics as well. Because it doesn't require a huge space.
Okay.
You do not have to pay much rent. It's a lesser rent. You can start and it is a dual source of income for a dentist. They can utilize for a mobile dentistry, and they can also utilize for a physical service.
Okay.
And that's how we are creating an income source for the dentist, and that I said, it's a less investment, and profitability is 2x or 3x probably.
Yeah, that was amazing. I really like your story. It's kind of how it started with your mom, with your friend being there. Starting startup itself is a challenging thing, but starting it in the mid of COVID is like the extra challenge of this whole thing. But I'm so happy that everything went well. Everyone involved is happy, and it's happy to see people. After all the challenges they've gone through, but that's not just passion. The purpose behind this is also very commendable. It solves real problems. It's irrespective of any age and all those things. It was so. Actually, Arun sir was supposed to have this meeting, but now I'm okay. This was awesome. To meet you guys and hear the story, and I'm hoping to meet you in person.
Anytime, and as you said, COVID. I would like to. I remember one thing now, and we have saved some around 100 plus lives in COVID through our suitcase clinic kits. And because our kit is not only used for dentistry, because we have designed our kit in such a way that it can be used as an emergency healthcare services. because our kit is in such a way you can utilize it for your normal healthcare. If you don't have a bed in a hospital, if you need a bed at your home, you can utilize. There is an attachment. You can attach the oxygen cylinder. You can attach the ventilators. There are all provisions out there in those kits. So, in case of national emergencies in healthcare, that can be my kits can be utilized in case of national emergencies.
Okay.
And we have saved some around 100 plus lives. I remember my guys and I, we were working some around 24 hours a day that time, where we were getting calls because our major operations was in Delhi NCR, and that was the worst area when COVID affected. And we were getting some 100 of plus calls for that. There was non-availability of hospital beds, and there was a lack of oxygen cylinders, where we were completely involved in getting the oxygen cylinders for the patients, also giving away our kits at free of cost, without any charging any rent, as an alternative to the hospital beds to the patients. So we have saved some 100 plus lives that time. I just remembered now when you spoke about COVID again. I just remembered that now.
That was thank you actually, not for this, for that also, for those acts. It's because the whole world was kind of in such a pain, but it's good to hear that we have contributed in some way to ease the pain. And really thank you for your time, Satyajeet and Prajan. I really hope to see you in person. I'll make sure that happens. Have a good day. Send my wishes to your family and friends and physicians.
Thank you so much, Satyajeet. Thank you so much. It was really a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you.
That's okay.
Yeah. Bye.